Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are here to react to another episode of The Boys. This is season 2 episode, or no, this is season 3, episode 2. It is called The Only Man in the Sky. Last episode was a lot of fun, kind of reestablishing where everyone's at. We had Starlight becoming co-captain of the Seven. We had the Dawn of the Seven movie premiere with Charlize Theron playing Stormfront, who is still alive somehow. We had them getting termite, which is like the Ant-Man version, and him crawling inside a dude's shaft and then sneezing and exploding that dude. That was wild. But then otherwise, the big, probably story element to cap off the last episode was Victoria Newman talking with like one of her old friends or whatever that knew her as Nadia, and she killed him because he wanted to expose something, right? He wanted to expose something called like Red River or something that they did. And so presumably she has some secret motives or secret plan that she's working towards that she didn't want to expose yet. And since he wanted to expose things, he had to go. And then she exploded him, and Huey saw it. So Huey knows that she has powers, and presumably he is not going to take that well. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I'm already 2 episodes behind because they dropped 3 episodes at once. That's one of the bummers. It's almost worse than what Netflix does, where they drop everything at once. Because it feels like I'm so much farther behind when they drop 3 and then they do weekly, because then I have to make videos on all 3 episodes so I can feel on time for the weekly episodes. Whereas Netflix, I just am aware that I'm behind the whole time. And Disney Plus weekly is so much better, I feel like, because I know when I'm gonna make a video, I know when I'm gonna need to put it out, and I know that once I put it out, I don't need to worry about making videos on it for another week. So I'm super behind on this. Like by the time I get caught up, probably it'll be like episode 6 of the season. So yeah, I'm excited to jump into this episode. Before we do that though, please consider leaving a like on the video. That means a ton to me and it helps my channel out a lot. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of The Boys. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, or you want to get next episode's reaction slightly early, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world to me as well. But otherwise, let's jump into Season 3, Episode 2 of The Boys.
The Church of the Collective can offer you so
Is that
much
Billy Zane?
We can offer you a family.
We can offer you a family.
Are you having me fun?
Oh, this is like a Lifetime movie.
You branded me with your initials. It's enough.
They're making a show off his memoir.
Then you've left me no choice but to run.
Yeah.
Not without my dolphin. Brought to you by Lean Lady Frozen Dinners by Vought.
What?
Join me for my annual birthday spectacular, along with my co-captain, Starlight, as well as Emerald Lagasse, Rascal Flats.
Rascal Flats. The cast of Riverdale.
You really gonna shoot that shit in your veins?
You know,
Oh.
I think I just might.
Odds are you'll die screaming.
Well, I've gambled more for less.
Is he actually gonna do it right now? Is he gonna do it?
Stop. Please. For Becca.
Is that his brother? Is that Lenny? Oh, it's a dream. Okay. I was like, no way.
Hello. Bit early, isn't it?
Said I could call you after 8. It's 8:03.
He's a punctual kid. As soon as it's after 8, he's calling. Oh, back to Stormfront. She's ready for more half-hearted hand jobs.
Anything
anything a little extra special about today? Hmm?
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday, silly.
Silly? I don't know if she's super enthused now that you don't want to be a Nazi.
Don't do anything until I get back, okay?
You're leaving?
Yeah, it's this sound check for Homelander's stupid birthday special. Wait for me.
She is so attractive. It's insane. Erin Moriarty. How you doing, girl? you trying to date super low level YouTuber from Minnesota?
Sir, happy birthday. I'm Supersonic, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Great to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, you're a real contender on American Hero. Keep it up. We could be teammates.
Oh, wow. I hope so, sir.
Of course, it doesn't hurt that the show's judge used to get cum drunk on your chorizo picante.
What?
Bloody hell, Janine, you shot up. You remember your Uncle Billy, don't you? Yeah. I got this for you. You and your dad can build it together. 523 pieces of family fun.
I wonder if he actually did get that, or if he stole it from someone.
F Soldier Boy.
If
I don't give
so.
a mother effing doodle how he checked out.
Ah, bollocks. I'll wager he went out on his knees begging like a right cunt.
What the f?
Hey, you can't say those things in front of the kid.
It's Soldier Boy. You could close the book on him once and for all. For your dad, your family.
Fuck off with that shit.
Did Soldier Boy do something to his dad?
But you hold on a second. I might have one thing.
Yeah, he can show you the research he's been doing. He's got all this info. Soldier Boy catches car thief. My guess is this person never stole that car. Harlem family caught in crossfire. Votland.
Inclusive kingdom.
Wow. They turned her sexuality into a theme park. Classic capitalism. Wow. Woke.
You're the
Jesus.
real hero.
And Kimiko loves it there. She's like, this is great.
The donut for a bun.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Surely there is no God here.
Oh, that proves the existence of God. If that thing exists, there has to be a God. Because who else will forgive you for eating such an atrocity?
You want to wait 3 hours for a 3 minutes ride? It is a monument to a monster.
She does.
Let's go. Come on.
God, Kimiko's the best. Her actress is wonderful as well.
Okay, boys, let's give these crabs some hell.
He defended us against the encroaching Red Menace.
When the night was done
Wow.
and the dawn,
They have her come out and sing.
'cause he America's son.
Kimiko's so cute, man. Now she's doing some coke backstage.
Oh, sweetie, can't you talk?
I like your music. Wow, she has that queued up right away. Chimps don't cry.
What are you? Where are you? What are you? Ow!
Don't let her hair start.
The show is the truth, motherfucker. He died a hero.
Oh, as a child comes in. Oh, so you're gonna blow up the guy in the costume? Oh no. Oh, now Kimiko can't ride the ride. Oh no. I don't know if Kimiko wants to do this stuff anymore, man. Yikes. Chimps can't cry indeed.
Hey, Jay, what's that? I'm supposed to be announcing the Starlight House.
You sing me happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday.
Oh, sorry. Starlight.
He is making this the worst.
We're gonna need a little more JFK just got rimmed out by Marilyn version. It's gotta fit with the routine. Actually, show her the routine. You're gonna fucking love this.
That, I don't know if she's gonna love that.
It's demeaning.
It's demeaning to sing your friend happy birthday.
This is a juvenile attempt to get me to look like a sex doll instead of a co-captain.
It is indeed.
If Starlight doesn't want to sing, she doesn't sing.
Ooh, Stan Edgar.
So how about I just walk, Stan? How would that rate?
After the PR hole you dug for yourself this past year, I'd say you're lucky we're putting on this farce at all. But hey, it's your party. You can cry if you want to.
It's your party, you can cry if you want to. They just keep pushing him, and eventually he's gonna snap. He is absolutely the type of person that once he no longer has to put up the facade, he will not put up the facade.
Well, I'm also a strong, very proud black man. Right, Seth? Seth!
Seth is like, you are indeed.
People of color don't tend to react well to Nazis.
Facts.
We thought a rebranding of A-Train maybe could change that.
To a Nazi hunter? Nazi fighter?
We start with a docu-series on Vaught's soul. A-Train to Africa. Boom!
The art's just a mock-up. It'll trace his family's journey from the plains of Africa all the way to Vought Tower.
Okay.
Like in Roots.
I don't know if you want to get in touch with those kind of roots.
Our interactive learning experience.
The Middle Passage. Jesus. We're really getting in touch with slavery here, eh?
Is that a video game about the slave trade?
Powerful stuff.
Yeah. A-Train, I don't know, man.
Even had LJ redesign the suit, you know. For the culture. I want to introduce it tonight.
Oh, yeah. No, let's have a beat on
Okay,
that.
so he's leaning hard into this Black Pride thing. He's kind of taking advantage of it.
She didn't buy it because it's total bullshit. You couldn't care less about your African roots. You know it, and she knows it, and frankly, Africa knows it.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
You don't have a fucking dick.
That's true. It broke off inside the ice lady. I got him. What a comeback, A-Train.
Yeah, they're little treasures.
He's freaking out.
Daddy's
Like
still
it's
well.
creepy.
We don't teleport.
He teleports? Stillwell. Is that Madeline's kid? I feel like they wouldn't have full named that kid. Is that how he escaped the explosion?
I'm completely sterile. Doctor says my sperm are bad. Like really, really bad. Like a bunch of fat, dead tadpoles.
He's very self-deprecating when he's making stuff up.
This is fantastic. With a superhuman mother, there is far less chance of parental fatality.
What if he accidentally has to, like, adopt a child?
Anything in particular that you're looking for? Boy, girl?
No, we don't really see gender that way.
Well, Samir is South Asian. That is very hot right now.
No, that sounds...
Like it's a product. Dang, what did it just copy everything from That computer. Oh my god. That kid's head exploded. Or not kid, that man's head exploded.
You're adopting me.
No, I can't adopt you, sport. Not technically.
Oh.
Come on, sport. Haven't I always taken care of you?
Dang, so like he kind of like semi-adopted her in a sense. I wonder if he actually cares about her.
Sorry, mate.
There you go.
Nice piece. Welcome.
Of course. Oh, firearm convention, that's why. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself, man. Shake it once, that's okay. Shake it twice, that's fine. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again.
Helping him on his missions, letting him watch you on the bog, stick his finger up your bum a bit, give him a sloppy little nosh. This is a complaint you filed to Vought, begging to be taken off payback on account of, and I quote, Soldier Boy's habitual abuse.
Wow. Tires squealing in the distance. Ooh. You need to juice up real quick. Does he have it with him? Sound design is excellent. Ooh, guy's like Deadshot almost. He is kind of like Deadshot. That's kind of insane. Oh. What a close shot.
Hi, Chelsea.
Hey.
It's your lucky day, but considering. You're my annual birthday save.
Don't come any closer.
Life is a precious gift.
You're my annual birthday save.
Oh, fuck. Come on, look. I'm here now. If you jump, I'm just gonna fly down and save you anyway. It's all futile and...
What? Stormfront suicide? Did she kill it? How'd she... What'd she do? Yo, perfect opportunity for that lady to jump right here, though. As he's distracted. Unless he just pushes her off.
How is it there that
Where he
you
breaks?
get saved while a beautiful, perfect God gets killed?
Oh, he considers Stormfront a beautiful, perfect god.
You know what, Chelsea? I think you should jump.
I don't think I want to.
You don't want to?
He's gonna push you.
Jump.
Please, I just want to get
I'm not
down.
suggesting anymore. No God. The only man in the sky is me.
He said the thing.
Don't for $1 million baby to herself. It's horrible.
Oh. That's like one of the worst possible things is a superhero forcing you to commit suicide. Otherwise, he's gonna kill you anyway.
God, what a goddamn joke I am.
Hey, that's not true, Huey.
He feels so inadequate, and he feels like
may have signed us
her
up to
ex
adopt a
is... Yeah. I was gonna say her ex is back in the picture. He accidentally adopted a child. Well, he's gonna have to juice up now. Might as well watch that video while you're doing nothing.
Hi,
Oh,
buddy.
that's-
Sorry I'm running late.
It's a Lego video. Wow. It's the first time he's heard her voice in how long?
Ramen's a soup. She's the head pupper. We have to do it your way.
Butcher, you there? Oh, he's got permission from Huey now. His canary in the coal mine.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Get your ass off of my car.
Oof. Well, he's juiced up. He's gonna get up. Oh, you done screwed up, Aaron. Wow. I wonder if Butcher might start enjoying this a little bit too much. Oof.
That's the fucking CIA. CIA.
They know what happened.
Grace Mallory. All right?
Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, he's gonna kill this guy. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh, it's like soup. Oh. Yeah. Butcher hates soups so much he's gonna realize he's just like him.
Happy birthday, Homelander.
Thank you.
I can see your girdle, you disgusting fat fuck. Get off the fucking stage.
He's so mean. He's so mean.
The Starlight House is a non-profit foundation dedicated to helping homeless and at-risk youth.
Hey, Homelander! You're not. She died!
Yo, who would let that guy in the crowd? Who would let that guy in the crowd?
He's a human. He's just like the rest of us.
We all make mistakes, right?
He doesn't want to be known as just like the rest of them. He wants to be known as above them.
Has agreed to donate $10 million to the Starlight House, which...
No. I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Fucking commercial. Roger, go to fucking commercial.
Roger, don't do it.
Rolling, Roger.
Oh, he can hear it. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is potentially very much not good.
Tried to muzzle me, cancel me, keep me impotent and obedient, like I'm a fucking
Okay,
puppet.
so this dude is loving it.
Worked, because I allowed it to work.
The incels are gonna love this speech.
You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes.
I think his ratings are gonna go up, honestly.
I'm the real hero.
Watch his ratings skyrocket. Oh, that's the end of the episode. Jesus. The mask is coming off. Yeah, he didn't dismantle the facade fully, but he's taking some bricks down. He's letting us see a little bit, or us. He's letting the public see a little bit more of who he truly is, and that potentially is scary because the only reason he hasn't kind of just been going off on people in public is because has this image that he needs to protect of like the perfect person. But whereas previously I think idea of the perfect person is something that he's almost had to live up to publicly himself. Now he's switching that around and being like, I'm the perfect person. Whatever I do is okay, and you all have to live up to me. And that standard now lives up to me, and I'm better, right? Like he's switching everything up, where this whole time his ratings have been going down. He's been failing to live up to the standard. Now he's flipping the script. He's like, I am the standard, and everyone's gonna love it. I guarantee he is gonna see his ratings go up. But yeah, it's a whole thing where he, you know, it's I feel like so much happened. There's so much to talk about that I feel like I don't know how to just like specifically talk about each thing. Let's talk about Mother's Milk a little bit. So he's been struggling trying to stay away from the soup game, and his family has history with Soulja Boy, and I don't remember exactly if this was fully talked about last season. I know he talked about his dad dying at a young age or whatever. Or I forgot how old he said he was when his dad died, but presumably his dad died in this confrontation with Soulja Boy, right? Like Soulja Boy stops car thief or whatever it was, and then Harlem family caught in the crossfires, what the newspaper clipping said. So I assume Soulja Boy and the gunman guy, whatever his name was, Gunpowder, they probably ended up killing his dad in some way, and now he's had this like lifelong vendetta against him. And he's trying to be good, but once Butcher came back and brought all this up again, his OCD is coming in stronger than ever. He's freaking out, lashing out in front of his daughter, and so now the only solution is to go back to Butcher. You know, he's got to complete the mission. He's got to get closure on Soulja Boy before he can move on. And I wonder if it'll be a situation of like they get Soulja Boy and like he is antagonistic towards them, and so it's easier for Mother's Milk to then hate him and want to fight him. Or I wonder if they have to work with Soulja Boy at some point, and it just creates all this tension between the two of them. That would be an interesting dynamic as well. Kimiko and Frenchie go to visit the Crimson Countess, and they don't really get any info on that, but Kimiko is just having the grandest time at this theme park, because she never got a childhood, so she's seeing all these things that would like conjure up the thought of her having a childhood, like reliving the childhood that she never got, right? She sees these two little kids eating cotton candy together. She wanted to do that with her brother. Her brother's dead, so she can't do that now. And it's just like a rough situation all around. The Crimson Countess kills that mascot and they get away. But we're seeing some discontent, I think, between Kimiko and Frenchie and what the mission is. I don't know if they particularly want to be doing this too much anymore, right? Like they don't have the same vendettas, I think, that, you know, Butcher has, or maybe Mother's Milk might have, or Huey had. Like they're part of the gang, right? But they don't have all the same stuff anymore, especially since Frenchie's kind of he's gotten a little bit of closure from you know, the whole situation with Mallory's grandkids from last season. So I feel like that was one of his big driving forces, was trying to make up for that and trying to, you know, do right by the gang. Now that he's got closure, I don't know if he feels the same about this whole mission either. So I'm interested to see like where their development goes. What else? Oh, friggin' Huey goes to a adoption agency, and he learns that Victoria Newman was in this child home for Soups and got adopted by Stan Edgar and essentially raised as his daughter. And so she's definitely more closely associated with Vought than any of them realized. And I wonder if this is like what, obviously she's probably getting her orders, her marching orders from Edgar. But what is his like end goal? Is he trying to clean up the soup game in general? Because he did say to that one congressman or whatever that he is, within 5 years, he wants Vought to be out of the superhero game completely and be like a pharmaceutical company. So maybe she is part of his plan to clean up Vought and then eventually distance themselves from soups in general. I don't know. A-Train wants to blatantly capitalize on his black heritage, where even the marketing guy called him out. He's like, dude, you don't care about any of this stuff. You're straight up using this as an image boost because you are slowly falling out of the 7. You don't run anymore. You know, you need an excuse to be relevant, and you're going to capitalize off of the black African-American experience, you know, trying to create a video game based on, you know, the slave ship experience. Come on, A-Train, what are you doing, brother? Ooh, and then Butcher kills Gunpowder because he juices up, you know, once Huey tells him about Victoria Newman, he kind of feels like maybe he has a little bit of permission now. Like, Huey's always been the canary in the coal mine. He's what stopped him. His voice, he's kind of Lenny in a sense, stopped him from juicing up in his dream or whatever. But now that Huey's like, we have to do this your way, he is like, okay, now I can do it. And he goes and kills Gunpowder, who reveals that he was working with Mallory on all this stuff, and so that's gonna introduce some complications. I think it's an interesting dynamic that Butcher hates soups, like just the existence of them in general. They don't necessarily have to have like powers, because I don't think this Gunpowder dude had like specific powers. He was just good at shooting. I mean, maybe he had some sort of powers, like maybe some extra durability and maybe enhanced math skills because he could shoot off angles and whatever. He's very much like Deadshot from DC. But it's a very interesting dynamic that Butcher hates soups, and then as soon as he's juiced up and has the ability to do these things, he takes advantage of it and he kind of enjoys it. So it's like it's pretty hypocritical, if we're being honest. It's pretty hypocritical that he hates the soups for their existence, but then when he has the opportunity to be one, even though he may hate himself while he's doing it, he is killing people and enjoying it. So he's pretty much just as bad as they are. But then the big storyline of this episode is Homelander's birthday and the various offshoots that come from that, right? So one, there's the drama between him and Starlight, where he's just very clearly trying to make her like look like a sex doll on his birthday stage so he can have the upper hand, because he can't publicly be who he wants to be, so he's got to try and find these underhanded ways to come out on top. And then he goes to Stormfront, you know, the one person where he thinks might be on his side, and he's like, it's my birthday. Like, he wants her to like love on him and praise him, and I think she's at the point where once he told her that he did not care about her dumb Nazi ideals and essentially that the Third Reich is stupid and he's the master race, she was like, no, I don't like that anymore. And then once she found out it was his birthday, she's like, this is the perfect opportunity to, you know, end my own life. And she bit off her own tongue and presumably choked on the blood or drowned in the blood. So that's not good. And then that's what sent him on the tailspin, right? So he goes to save this jumper and he sees it and he's like, you know what? Jump. Just jump. And it's like, dude, that's gotta be like, she probably didn't want to jump in general, right? She's just like, whatever reason she had for being up there. We don't need to dive into that, but because from a character standpoint, I guess it doesn't matter that much because she's just a side character. But the point at which she's like, I don't think I want to anymore, and he's like, do it. Like, you don't have a choice. I'm either going to cut you in half or you can jump. And it's like, bro, that's got to be like the most frightening thing, because it's like, you know, you went up there, maybe not sure if you were going to jump, you know, just trying to figure stuff out. And then now Homelander is essentially guaranteeing that you're going to die. And it's not even just like a quick like, oh, you're dead quickly type thing. It's like you have to sit there and listen to him pretty much explain to you that no matter what you try and do now, you're not coming out alive. It's like, bro, like that's insane. And then the birthday celebration comes along, and he's so annoyed. He's like, you know what? As soon as that dude in the crowd is like, your Nazi died. One, how do you let that guy in the crowd? Like, if this event should be exclusive, I feel like they would have screened everybody that comes in here. Like, especially when there's rich, famous people in this crowd, you don't just let anybody come in. This should be an invite only thing. How do you let this man in? But this dude, he's like, your Nazi died, and it's like that right there was Homelander's final straw of being like, you know what, I'm not going to pretend to be a nice guy anymore. Like, he's essentially going to be like, I'm an asshole. I'm better than all of you. Deal with it. And his ratings have sucked this whole time. I think based off that, his ratings are going to skyrocket. He's going to be more popular than ever. It's very much going to be a situation of how Donald Trump's presidency gained popularity early on, when like people liked him early on because they were very much like he's a tell it how it is type guy. He's not going to be political and just, you know, pussyfoot around things. He's going to tell it how it is, and he's going to be honest. And even though a lot of what comes with that is some pretty blatant racism and sexism and homophobia and all that jazz, you know, they loved him anyway. And now I think that's going to be the same type of thing with Homelander, is he's just going to be blatantly out in the open, like, I'm better than all of you. He's not necessarily going to be like put out in the open that he'll straight up kill anybody he wants to and that he's like sadistic. But he's not gonna take anyone's shiz anymore, and he's gonna try and reassert himself as the captain, probably, of the Seven. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if he'll take any more crap from Edgar, and if his ratings shoot up to the sky, I don't know if Edgar's gonna be like, oh yeah. Edgar might just be like, oh yeah, totally, dude, do your thing. You're shooting at 97% now. Like, so it's gonna be wild, and presumably not great things are gonna be happening. Next episode is called Barbary Coast. So I'm excited to get to the next episode. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me and it helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of The Boys. And then if you want to get the full uncut version of this reaction, or you want to get the next episode's reaction slightly early, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.